Welcome back in this morning. Today we continue our coverage on the tipping point, points where small changes to the climate can have big, sometimes irreversible consequences. King 5's Chris Daniels traveled to the Methow Valley in north central Washington for this morning.
The environment is the spine for the Methow Valley, the reason for its existence, for its preservation, for its survival. You don't have to look too far back in the history books to see how Valley residents blocked a major multi-million-dollar alpine ski resort, citing the environment. To know how the people in this remote spot valued their way of life and the outdoors. Today, it is a winter destination, a rural training ground for Nordic Olympic skiers.
The trail network definitely plays a huge role.
With the state's only permanent outdoor ice rink.
You can do pretty much every Olympic sport here but curl.
Right. And we're working on that, actually.
The 2,000 full-time residents depend on the weather as an economic engine, which is why the stark changes, including extreme heat and fire in the summer, have raised questions about the immediate future.
Basically, it comes down to, I need water, I need it right now, I need it as quickly as possible. And we don't have it up here.
All right, Chris Daniels with that. You'll hear more about the plan being discussed in the North Cascades and how everyone's learning to adapt to this new reality later in our newscast on King 5.
And Rich, I know that you definitely have some opinions and thoughts on this as well.
Yeah, well, I remember the battle for about Sandy Butte, which is where they were going to build the ski area way back in the 70s, and it was about the fact that the valley didn't feel it was sustainable given even the conditions then. As things get warmer and drier, it's going to be that much harder in that area, and it definitely preserves that area as kind of a getaway place that's much quieter than a lot of other places. Yeah. As I recall, that development finally was moved up to and became Blackcomb.
Oh, interesting. Oh, didn't realize that. Actually, and it just reminds you, too, of how important the climate change is to a lot of these businesses and places that we use every day and love this area. So, yeah.
Everybody needs to, and we're seeing it already. People are beginning to adapt to the changes in the climate, and it's going to be continued adaptation, it looks like, well, until further notice.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Well, thanks, Rich, for the perspective there. We'll watch Chris's story later today.